Coming to you from beautiful downtown Wilkesboro in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina, welcome to the Kruger Brothers 1915 show. Sit back, relax, and give it up for your hosts, the Kruger Brothers.
That was silly.
You guys.
I know.
You guys.
So here we are.
Welcome back.
Volume
Hi,
2.
everybody.
The request night, weekend.
Yep.
Yes.
And we have a nice little set list that we...
We should not have asked.
Well,
You know?
It's your own fault.
No, I hope you're all doing well. We actually do miss traveling a little bit. And we played many Ireland tours many years ago. And we had some very fun times, which I don't remember anything from.
I only remember that we went to Ireland because
Yes,
of the
we
sweater
did.
I still have. My dog loves it. It's a nice dog bed now. Lincoln is really happy with it.
We have a great friend. His name is Joachim Hein, and he moved to Ireland at one point with his family, and they bought a beautiful house by the Shannon River in Banagher, and we would stay there.
County Offaly.
County Offaly is
County
great,
Offaly,
really
yep.
fantastic. And so I wrote a little piece called Calling Banagher. Actually, I wrote that before Colin Elvis came out.
Yes, you did.
But I think we're going to jam a little bit on that and have fun.
Jody, you want to give us a little groove? Oh, yeah.
So we'll go.
The one note that you're not supposed to play.
Well,
right
it's
there.
great because when you play a D minor, when you play that note, yeah. You played the right note, but I just played the wrong chord with it.
Aren't you the
go.
nicest brother?
That's a good brother for you. Man.
Well, that was fun. Colin Banagher, you know, Ireland was always a beautiful trip to do.
And they have all these songs. Ireland was actually the only place we ever played a concert where the audience got up.
Yes, and
And
sang
sang-
a song for us.
Right.
That was amazing.
Never forget
We were,
that.
we were.
We had some great times over there, and of course, you know, we know that Pat and
Pat and Kathleen are
they're-
watching.
They're out there.
Pat had his concert earlier today. You look great, Pat. We love
It's
you,
wonderful.
man. Yeah.
And he had asked me if, you know, he's got like a job where he works a few days a week, and I asked him where his tip jar was, and he said, "Well, I don't have one." And I said, "Then where are people going to send money? Because they would love to, you know, give you some,
Contribute,
give you some."
And then?
Well, I don't know. He's still he's just doing it all for free. You know, we can't afford that.
I wish.
Well.
That is great.
But in Ireland, you remember in Ireland, somebody would sometimes just get up and sing a song that would take 15 minutes, and
Yes, I remember.
you know, and so, but a little bit of that stuff came over here too, where they had these
this was
these
a
long ballads. And this is a real sentimental one that I really love. This one, Doc used to do this. That's where I learned it. From
We had so many
Doc
requests
Watson
for that.
record, and we had requests for that, and I thought this might be a good idea to maybe put that thing back in service.
What does the deep sea say?
Well, yeah, it's really, it should be sung by a woman, but Doc did it. So.
You can fake it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Where is my sailor boy? Where is my sailor boy? He sleeps at the bottom of the deep blue sea, and he can't come back to me. What does the deep sea say? What does the deep sea say? It moans, it groans, it splashes and it foams as it rolls along its weary way. Tell me, you deep blue sea, is he sleeping peacefully? The winds from the north are blowing icy cold. Can you keep him warm for me? And if only my weary soul some token of love could find, and if only the waves show me where he sleeps, I'd leave this world behind. What does the deep sea say? What does the deep sea say? It moans, it groans, it splashes and it foams as it rolls along its weary way. A beautiful rose one day I placed on the crest of a wave. Oh, sea, won't you take it, let it settle down upon his watery grave. The driftwood I watched in vain, but my rose never came back again. Oh, sea, won't you take another message to my love? Tell him we will meet again. What does the deep sea say? What does the deep sea say? It moans, it groans, it splashes and it foams as it goes along its weary way. As it rolls along its weary way.
Thank you, Peabody.
So what do we have now?
Well, favorite song of our dad.
Oh,
Yeah, and I take the other banjo because it's tuned down.
Yes, for those of you playing along, this one is in F, or the banjo is tuned in F anyway, all you banjo players.
Well, this our father, we did lots of little projects together, and I would run and get the tools. He would, and he would always, sometimes he had 2 or 3 songs that he would whistle all the time, constant. One was Adelita.
La Delita.
La Delita.
Okay, yes.
And the other one, and we always request that by Felix, when we're out in California. Great Felix and his son, and then of course he always whistled Grandfather's Clock. Loved that. We never played it though.
We recorded it a while ago.
Yeah.
That was about maybe 15 years ago.
Let's try it.
It's got a lot of words. Let me see if I can get them straight.
Yeah.
So my brain's not really working today. I don't know what
It's
that
all,
is.
it's all right. It's all good. 1, 2, 3.
My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, and it weighed not a penny, weighed more. It was bought on the morn of the day that he was born, always his treasure and pride. But it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, his life's second slumbering. It stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. Oh, and watching its pendulum swing to and fro, many hours had he spent while a boy. And in childhood and manhood, the clock seemed to know and to share both his grief and his joy. And it struck 24 when he entered at the door, blooming and beautiful bright. Oh, my grandfather said that of those he could hire, not so faithful a servant he found. For it wasted no time, had but one desire, at the close of each week to be wound. And the clock kept its place, not a frown upon its face. Its hands never hung by its side, but it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. It rang an alarm in the dead of the night, an alarm that for years had been dumb. And we knew that his spirit was blooming its flight, and his hour of departure had come. Still the clock kept its time with a soft and muffled chime, as we silently stood by his side. But it stopped Sure never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, his life seconds numbering. It stopped, sure never to go again when the old man died. Sure never to go again when the old man died.
Thank you. Here's one for, I have two beautiful daughters, and Anya, she stayed home a little bit longer, and she was home, and I wrote a lot for the Roan Mountain Suite. And there was a little piece called Redcoat Rondo No. 1, which is just a string quartet piece, and then Redcoat Rondo No. 2. And she really enjoys this one, so I want to send this out to Anya.
It's amazing, Anya, you know. Every time she picks up an instrument, she has incredible musical talents.
Yeah.
But she chose not to become a musician.
Yeah, she's smarter.
She was
She did the smart
one
thing.
of the bunch. Yeah.
She saw the bad examples all around her. I'm her godfather, you know.
Well, no. Let's try this. This is really a knuckle breaker, but it's so. But here we go. Redcoat Rondo No. 2.
Number 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Today's a tough night somehow.
Today, I don't know.
Something is...
Get too much
something's
sun
just
today?
funny. I don't know. Maybe not enough.
Ah, that could
Enough
do it.
vitamin D or something. Maybe it was just a Coca-Cola. I don't know.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Well, actually, we had some good news. The beautiful tapestry, the quilt that was behind me last night actually was sold today. Somebody bought that from out in Chicago, I think. So it's great. I do want to remind the folks that all of the artwork that you see that we kind of try to highlight here is available for sale. You can go to the online shop at the BlueRidgeArtisanCenter.com, and all of their stuff is available. Today, we have a very interesting piece of work. It's by a local Wilkes County artist. Betsy Bry is her name, and she does basketry. She designs one-of-a-kind baskets by taking creative risks and stretching the preconceived notions of what a basket is.
Yes.
I wonder how you could stretch the notion of what a basket is.
Oh, just look at me.
Well, David, you're a basket case, but not a bag. But anyway, she uses natural hand-gathered materials, combining the elements of bark basketry. Try saying that 3 times fast. Combine the elements of bark basketry with traditional Southern Appalachian splint work and willow constructions. So if you're interested in a one-of-a-kind basket, visit the BlueRidgeArtisanCenter.com website and go to their online shop, and you can get Betsy to make something for you.
Yes, it looks great. I mean, it's out
Really
of bark.
cool.
It looks like maybe a possum canoe. It's a traditional miniature canoe.
I always liked Eric Clapton, and this is a little tune that I stole off of the first Clapton record I ever got back in 1979, I think.
Yeah, I think it was on your first.
When I got my first Walkman, I got a Walkman when it just come out, because we just had hit the streets, we just become street musicians, and I scrambled all the money I could get and just got this Walkman, beautiful Sony blue thing and I had no tapes whatsoever, and there was a Eric Clapton tape, and that song was on there. I always kind of liked it. Found out much later what it was all about, but I always liked the chorus. And of course, there's one of these things where you can hum along if you feel like it, okay? He gave to you a golden ring. It made you happy. It made you sing. I played for you on my guitar. It didn't last long. We didn't go far. And all the times have changed. We've rearranged. Will the ties that bind remain the same? Came around after a while, and everyone said that I made you smile. It all went well, till suddenly then you heard that he was married again. And all the times have changed, we've rearranged. Will the ties that bind remain the same? here before. I've trod on your wings, I have opened the door. If I gave you a golden ring, could I make you happy? Could I make you sing? And all the times have changed, rearranged. Will the ties that bind remain the same? And all the times have changed, rearranged. Will the ties that bind remain the same? Yeah? Somebody spit it up. Oh, man, it's all right. It's a cute little song.
Let's play it again.
But slower?
Different key.
We do want to let the folks that are out there watching locally here in Wilkes that the Artisan Center and the Artisan Cafe is back open again. Limited hours, a couple of days a week from 9 a.m. till 3, I think. I don't have the exact hours. Dale needed to write them down for me, and he didn't. But you can check with them here at the Artisan Cafe or at the Blue Ridge Artisan Center. They are opening slowly, limitedly, and, of course, with safety in mind. So please, support our local vendors, our local people. We all need help at this time, and we as the Kruger brothers appreciate all the help that we're getting from all over the country and all over the world through our virtual tip jar. We couldn't do what we do without your support, so we do want to express how much we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
I have to say, the most dangerous thing here in the cafe are their sandwiches.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know. I think their desserts are...
And the chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
They just did a test run last week when we
On
did
us.
the show.
Yeah, we were
Then we
listening
played
to
the show.
audience.
That was that weird show we played, didn't
Yes,
we?
oh,
There was
yeah.
too much. We played everything so fast.
So we had a bunch of requests for this one, another Clobberhammer one.
Yes.
by 1845, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never could have forded the Arkansas flood if I hadn't been a-riding on the Tennessee stud. Oh, I ran into some trouble with my sweetheart's pa. One of her brothers was a mad outlaw. Sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, with the color of the sun in his eyes of green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, the never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Drifted on down into no man's land and crossed a river called the Rio Grande. Raced my horse with the Spaniards full till they got me skin full of silver and gold. Now me and a gal, well, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. Jerked out guns and he fell with a thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, with the color of the sun and his eyes of green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, there never was a horse like Tennessee stud. But then I got as lonesome as a man could be. I was dreaming of my girl back in Tennessee. Tennessee stud's green eyes turned blue. He was a dreaming of a sweetheart too. So stir up side by side, across the mountain and valleys wide. I found the girl with the golden hair. She was a riding on a Tennessee mare. Oh, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, with the color of the sun and his eyes green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, there never was a horse like Tennessee stud. Stir up side by side, we crossed the mountains and the valleys wide. Came to Big Muddy and we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare, the Tennessee stud. There's a little baby boy sitting on the floor, and a little horse colt played round the door. I love the girl with the golden hair, the Tennessee stud loves the Tennessee mare. Tennessee stud was long, lean, with the color of the sun and his eyes green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
Checked in with Melissa.
Yes.
So everybody out there, say hello to Melissa and Peabody in the background there. And Melissa, you want to let the folks know how they can get a hold of us and how they can get more requests in for our next upcoming request weekend? We're not sure when that's going to be, but it's definitely going to be soon, I'm sure.
Well, you can send us a message on Facebook, or you can write us an email through our website or office@doubletimemusic.com.
Perfect. And our tip jar is available on the website and through the link on Facebook as well.
There is a link at the top tonight, and also if you go to our Facebook page at www.krugerbrothers.com, it is right on the front page.
Fantastic.
And you know that idea that we're going to do just a show with just the song from the movie,
yes,
Still Alive. You want to do it a real good show, so we'll have to rehearse
Yeah,
for this.
we gotta plan that one out a
We
bit.
have never rehearsed for this, so why should we?
Well, I think we should, so.
No, when we rehearse, I'm going to forget what we said. And then,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, like we rehearsed this one here, and see what happened.
oh, come on, it's okay. It's
Just the
all
way
live.
sometimes it goes like
It's all
this,
good. I think it's all good. It's all good. We really appreciate you so much listening to us so faithfully and beautiful comments. You're right. We really love you so much, and it's just I'd love to see you again someday soon.
Yeah, next Friday if everything runs smooth. Next Friday again, 7:15, right?
Yes, yes.
That's the
Same
plan.
time, same station.
Yeah, we should have a few pictures of you guys in
Same
some
bat
chairs.
time, same bat channel.
Yeah. I want to thank the Isom family again for letting us use the beautiful 1915. And, of course, all of you out there. Here's a piece that we written for Ogden. It's called Welcome to Ogden. And it's actually, full blast orchestra piece. But I think we're going to manage. It sounds like a little bit like a train wreck. And,
Careful what you wish for.
well, yeah. So let's just play it, and pay attention to Joel, because Joel has 2 parts in there where he really gets busy.
But, when Jens wrote this, he was just coming out of he had been in the hospital and everything, and it was like the first rehearsal that we had, and he had come up with this, like that was like the first banjo tune that you played right after.
Yes, right. I
couple
was
of years
dreaming
ago,
this up, and actually the original speed was.
Wasn't it a waltz too? No.
But when I woke up
Yeah.
out of the anesthesia, I woke up and this was the original speed. I played it, but actually in my head it sounded a lot faster.
Yeah.
So, weird thing. So then after, when the anesthesia sort of dropped away, sort of faded away, I had to play it faster to get the same effect, And yes, I
I
know.
remember the first time you played it for us. It was just
I know, we were
insane.
sitting on actually I played it on this banjo, not on this one, but it's okay.
I remember it.
All right, okay, kick it off, Uwe.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hit it.
Everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you, God willing, next week.
Yes, we hope so. You take care. Stay safe. Love you. Bye-bye.
From the Blue Ridge Artisan Center in historic downtown Wilkesboro, this has been the Kruger Brothers 1915 show. Thank you all for being here with us. Please make sure and comment on how much you enjoyed the show and share it with your friends. Special thanks to all of our fans for your continued support. Join us next time for another edition of the Kruger Brothers 1915 show.